Hi everyone, our new trailer has arrived. So it was delivered earlier today and it looks smart. We looked at lots of options and as you know, when I was at Llama I looked at Roland trailers and I looked at a Richard Weston one, Joskin. Joskin didn't have one there, but we sort of had a look at it, and the hydraulically lowering ones, and I happened to be in the market, and that was an AW one that dropped hydraulically down, and it looked a little bit awkward to be reversing back to the sort of loading ramps where the sheep pens were, because as the chap was reversing back, he had to watch somebody reversing back. The gate was in the way as well when they opened it, and but he had to reverse back, so it was nearly touching, because otherwise if he didn't, potentially their legs could go down between the trailer and the concrete on the loading ramp, and if they did that they'd break their legs. So that was not ideal, I didn't think. And also, yeah, just I don't know, and the cost of them, they're just so expensive compared to an Eiffel Williams type trailer. So anyway, so here is what we have bought. It's a Graham Edwards trailer, and it is 14-foot wheels on the outside, as you can see, and Graham Edwards make two sizes. They make one that's 5'8" inches wide, and then they make one that's 6'3" inches wide, and this one's a 6'3" inch wide one. So yeah, so looks smart. It came from the dealer, and this is who we bought it from, Cornish Tractors, and yeah, they were good to deal with, and we only tow it with the tractor, and they're quite a long way away from us, like an hour and 10 minutes I think the chap said this morning that delivered it. And you know, like I say, we only tow it with the tractor, so they're like, no problem, we'll deliver it. So that's what they did, and yeah, we're well pleased with it. It's got LED lights, and got to get a number plate for it, and we'll have a look inside, shall we? There's a bit of a different mechanism to undo the door to the Eiffel Williams, and not easy to do one-handed. There we are, so it's just a lever. It's a bit like a cattle lorry, really. Yeah, I can't do it one-handed. So that springs back automatically and stays in, so when you drop the tail ramp down. Yeah, so that's that. So partly why we've gone for one with the wheels on the outside is that just for a lower loading height, because the cattle don't really like going up the ramp on the steeper one, and obviously it's the same for a cattle lorry. But yeah, so we sold our Eiffel Williams trailer privately, and we got what it was worth, really, because I thought we couldn't get enough for it on the trade-in, so decided that if I couldn't sell it privately, we would keep it and not do it. So I got what I wanted for it privately, and so then we were in the position then to be able to buy a new trailer. We did look at a second-hand one, but it had sort of been well used, and well more used than our old trailer. But our Eiffel Williams trailer was a good trailer, and it was nothing wrong with it. I did talk to Eiffel Williams at Llama about slam shut gates, and they sort of couldn't really be bothered. They're like, why do you need that? Nobody's ever asked for that before, and there's no market for it. So I was just like, well, fair enough, that's how you feel. So but the trailer, it was never any problem, really. I didn't like the internal gate, and that's one of the main reasons I wanted to trade it in, and we wanted a bit bigger, well, I wanted a bit bigger trailer. So that's why. There was nothing wrong with the trailer. It was a good trailer, and it never let us down, and we never had any problem with it. So no, it was all right. But I do think this is a better trailer. So yeah, so that's the gates for loading, but the main thing for us is this. So as you can see, that slam shut gate, it's got a magnet there to hold it back. Probably most of the time we'll have it further back, so it can be used. And then so basically this is why I want it. There, look, the gate's locked, so when the cattle are loaded we can be safely away from them without having to come in, because before it was a case of like sort of getting up behind the gate and forcing it shut and trying to latch it, and it wasn't easy and never had any problem. But if the cattle forced their way back out, I'd be sort of trapped in with them and they'd probably run right over the top of me. So that's why I wanted the slam shut gate. So it's fairly straightforward to move as well, and just sort of pull out that little latch and then that whole post lifts off like that. That's easy to move. And also what I like is that from the outside you can release the gate here, so you can open your side gates or your rear gates and then come around here and just unlatch it, and then the slam shut gate will open. So yeah, another thing they've improved on, and I noticed that some of the older trailers had different air vents, and they were sort of like tin with a plastic coating on. I didn't really like that, but then the one we looked at Llama had these new aluminium flaps, which I like. I think it's way better. And but yeah, so it looks smart, and we can test it out. The newer trailer as well has got that strengthening strip along there. So yeah, the chap said it was fresh out the factory last week when it was made. Oh yeah, and a vent up there. So he reckoned that it's easier to load them with that vent. So when they sort of come in from the back, they can sort of see the daylight up there and they'll load better. But we'll sort of try that out when we load them and we can see. Right, we'll go and get it hitched up a minute, and then you can see it hitched up behind the tractor. Yeah, what I sort of like about this gate is that in the Ifor Williams trailer, the gate was all riveted together, and it was always trying to drop a little bit because it wasn't like diagonally braced or anything. But the good thing about this gate is it is all welded. It's all galvanised and welded, so it can't drop. And like I say, it slides in over these catches anyway when it slams shut. No, that's it. It's locked and safe and secure. I just think it's really good design. So, and that's what sold us the trailer, is that design and having the slam shut gate. So as I say, we couldn't justify the cost of a Roland trailer or a trailer of that type for the amount of cattle we carry, but having a bit bigger trailer and wheels on the outside. So yeah, we're well pleased with it, and at some point I'll show us loading some cattle into it. So like I say, I'll get it hitched up a minute, and then you can see it hitched up behind the tractor, and we'll plug the lights in and see what it looks like. Yeah, so the cable on the Graham Edwards trailer isn't long enough, which he told us when we bought it. So what he's done is supplied us with a cable to reach our tractor. So it's not ideal at the moment. I've got to sort of either shorten it or do something anyway, because that's not ideal hanging down there like that. So I'll rig something up to make that better, I think. But yeah, that's the only thing really. But right, so got the lights plugged in. It's got LED marker lights on the front corners. It's got marker lights there up on the back, and yeah, it looks smart. Yeah, good thing about the tractor is when you put it in reverse, it sends power to the fog lights cable on the thing. So I just got to alter, it's windy, just got to alter the wire on that, because then when you put it in reverse, it makes the fog light come on. So I'll change the wire in the plug so that the fog light is on the reversing light. So then when we reverse, that the reversing light will come on then, which is really good. I've got, when I built my new trailer, I bought lights with reversing lights on that, so then when you go in reverse you got proper reversing lights, which is good. So anyway, there it is, hitched to the tractor. Looks smart, and I thought it might look quite low on the tractor, but it looks really smart, I think. So yeah, well pleased with that. We just got to carry some livestock now and test it out. I think the first thing will probably be sheep, so yeah, good. Right, hope you've enjoyed that little video, and thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll be back with another video soon.